Dr. Michelle, what's your opinion on my conversation with Toby?
I'm very concerned, Bethenny, about what is happening here is called body dysmorphic disorder. And body dysmorphic disorder is a mental illness with a preoccupation with your body image,
yes,
or a part of your body that you see as flawed.
But this is not, I don't have body dysmorphic disorder. True body dysmorphic
They never ever
disorders,
think they do.
And that's not exactly true. Those are people who have an unrealistic vision of what they look like. When they look in the mirror, they don't see what other people see. And I think my vision is very clear because I have come to an end.
Well, hold on. Let's just hear from him. We're going to have plenty of time to talk, Dr. Michelle.
You know, for me, my surgeries began when I was younger because I felt like I didn't like my nose. But what happened to me going through that process was actually that I gained a sense of confidence and self-esteem from that surgery. And it also kind
of... Why would a surgery give you self-esteem?
Because I was able to be creative and sort of, I was able to mold myself into the picture of for the moment, what I thought I wanted for a nose for me at that portion in my life. What it turned into was actually an art form for me. And so for me, that's exciting. And to use surgery, I'm using it as a medium. And I know there are risks, of course, that are involved with that, but there are risks with anybody who attempts to do anything that's outside the realm of what's normal. And if you don't step out of your comfort box, then you're never going to achieve anything great.
So what are you particularly worried about, Dr. Michelle?
Well, classically, an individual who's having multiple surgeries on the same body part, that's an earmark of body dysmorphic disorder, and it's because you're not satisfied with what the product is. And I'm saying this honestly out of concern.
I started my journey when I was 17. I'm 33 at this point.
But so this is what you do for a living? What is your journey?
It's turned into a biz for me where now I do plastic surgery referral and consulting where I help pair people with specialists to achieve the things.
Because it feels like a hole you might not ever be able to fill.
That's exactly right.
How do you ever fill the hole? I mean, there's a million things. I mean,
I don't think that there is a hole to fill. I think that for me, had I not had my surgeries, I wouldn't have had the husband I have today. I wouldn't have the lifestyle I have today. And I wouldn't have found my passion. I mean, you say we come from a place of yes, and I agree 100%. I followed and found what my passion was, and I've run with it. And it's led me here. And I think I'm blessed for it. And this is my talent. This is my skill. I'm a detail-oriented person. And I don't view that as being obsessive-compulsive.
Do you think you were unattractive before?
I never thought I was an unattractive child. I thought actually I was a very blessed individual. I had a great skinny body to work with, so it's wonderful for implants, actually. I mean, I don't have any problems showing off my body. I mean, it's like the...
And you have chest and arm implants?
Sure. I mean, if you're interested, I'll show you, Bethenny.
Yes.
I mean...
I want you to understand, I just want to understand this. I did not bring you on here to, like, say what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not God. I just want to understand what's going on.
I did this just for you, Bethenny.
Thank you.
Proud to be plastic.
Okay, well, so there's, like, cheap, right.
So I have, but this is all injection augmentation. And then pec implants. I just devised...
So you don't have to work out?
I don't work out the last 4.5 years, zero.
So this looks like you work out, but you don't have to work out.
Well, and that's not necessarily my motivation. Isn't that I wanted to necessarily be like that, but I mean, I have a skinny frame to begin with. No implants in my stomach yet. I'm working on them. I'm going to do a 6-pack implant. I'm going to do 2-piece quads, 2-piece calves. I'm going to do lats. For the moment, I have 3-piece delts. You know,
how old are you?
I'm 33 now.
Okay, and you're 33 too.
I think it's being a visionary. Why restrict yourself and limit yourself because of what Blondie over here is going to tell me? It's ridiculous.
Well, first of all,
all right. Well, your name is Justin. Her name is Dr. Michelle. What do you think about what he's just said? Do you think this is extreme and what you've done is not extreme, or what do you think of this, honestly?
Well, I just think it's a different way of, like, you know, doing what you want to do. I mean, I feel like my face needs to look younger. I mean, he already looks young, so he wants to look more muscular and more like an Olympic athlete. I mean, it's like, why not?
Okay. And again, I just want to point out one of the hallmarks of this disorder is also narcissism. And as you can see, the way Justin responded to me and calling me Blondie and acting out,
you have no empathy for other people. And my job as a plastic surgery coordinator is exactly the opposite. What I do is
But I don't think you understand that people may not want to go to you because of how you look.
I don't expect people to
But I
necessarily want to
think that
go to my
people
extreme.
can feel that there is a problem here, Bethenny.